Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon to everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 20th fortnightly session organized by Knowledge and Awareness Mapping Platform. I, Aniket Arora, convener, CAMP, will moderate this session today. And today we have with us Mr. Sumit Singh, who is the founder of Fairway. I welcome you. We also have with us Mr. Ashish Sir, Project Director of CAMP, and my fellow champions. I welcome you all. Knowledge and Awareness Mapping Platform, CAMP, is an initiative and knowledge alliance of CSIR NISPER, National Institute of Science Communication and Policy Research, Ministry of Science and Technology with industrial partner NCPL. CAMP believes every student is blessed with a core talent and aims to bring out the best in them through this platform. CAMP is back with the 20th fortnightly knowledge sharing session of the year 2022 and 23 on the role of artificial intelligence in the future of education. As generations of children grow up with technology at their fingertips, we live in a world where the internet is the primary source of information, education, and entertainment. Artificial intelligence has a great potential to transform education. It can help students with learning difficulties and support teachers through individualized learning. As technology and society continue to evolve and develop, the way we learn will also continues to change. For children, you gain an understanding of AI. I think, let me just mute the participants.
No, don't mute the participants.
Hi Ankit, I think you're on mute.
Perfect. I think I muted everyone, including myself. Great. Okay. So as I was saying, that technology and society continue to evolve and develop. The way we learn will also continue to change. For children, you gain an understanding of AI and learn how it can be best implemented in your workplace. Expand your knowledge in the disruptive and transformative industry and use AI to advance your business. So please stay till the end of this session. And before we go ahead and invite our special invitees here, I would like to inform that recently, from January 19th to January 21st, CAMP conducted its National Assessment for Scientific Temperament and Aptitude, NASTA 2022. Students from class 5th to 12th from approx 1,100 schools, including CBSE self-financed schools, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Navo Vidyalaya, and Army Public School have participated in the NASTA 2022. The purpose of this assessment was to identify and promote scientific temper among students. This is one of the primary initiatives with CAMP. Also, CAMP organized a scientific excursion for national toppers and state toppers of NASA 2019 and 2020 on December 26, 2022 at Indian Space Research Organization, U.R. Rao Space Center, and CSIR 4th Paradigm Institute, Mangaluru, where students visited the Space Museum exploration, satellite models, greenhouse gases introductions, global navigation satellite system, and high-performance computing data center visit. Last but not the least, please do not forget to give feedback about this workshop at the end of the session so that we can keep improving our content. The feedback form can be shared in the form of video or in the form of Google Form. Hope you will enjoy this session. Now, a little bit about the speaker. I would like to invite Mr. Sumit Singh, who is the founder of Fairway. He has a strong background in product and tech with experience building and launching products from scratch, starting his career as a software developer. I think someone is again, I'll just mute all the participants. Okay, am I audible now? Perfect, perfect. All right. So like I was introducing Mr. Sumit, he has experience as a founder of multiple companies that suggest that he has the entrepreneur spirit and drive to take on new challenges. Mr. Sumit's expertise in building AI-based products could be especially valuable in today's technology landscape, as AI is increasingly being used to optimize and streamline various aspects of business operation. Overall, it seems that Mr. Singh's diverse experience and skill could be a strong asset in this role as CEO of Fairview. It's impressive to hear that Mr. Sumit Singh had the opportunity to work with former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's team, and even had the multiple interaction with him. As a project manager for the PURA project, Mr. Singh likely gained valuable experience in the leading and executive complex initiative that aim to improve the quality of life for people in rural areas. So we have a wonderful experienced speaker with us who can guide us with on the topic. So can we have Mr. Sumit Singh? Mr. Sumit, please, can we have you? The stage is all yours.
Yes. Thanks, Ankit, and thanks for your introduction. As he already informed about that, we are today gonna take about role of AI in the education. Today, if you see, AI has changed multiple way, and they are, the basically. Can you hear me? I think there is some issues. Can you hear me? Ankit, you on mute?
Yes, you can hear. We can hear
Okay.
you. Yes, we
Okay,
can.
fine.
Can you also turn on your video?
Yeah, that's my video. There's a, if you see iPhone.
Okay, iPhone. Okay, okay. I'll just add that to the spotlight so that everyone can see.
Okay.
You can. Perfect. Yes, you're on spotlight
Yeah.
now. Great.
Thank you. So, what we do? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, Mr. Sumit, we can hear you.
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, as you know what, so I'm sure about that, today you have heard about a lot about AI. Okay. Lots of people talking about that AI is doing this, you are doing that. But what exactly in the education, right? So I will just explain and share my screen. So if you talk about AI, it is stand for the artificial intelligence, right? So what happened is basically every person also have the AI, right? So today, if you see, if try to work something, right? What happened is basically if you remember like 1 to 100 is easy, right? But if you try to remember 1 to infinite, or maybe a lakhs and numbers, right? It will be very difficult. You can remember your phone number, but it will be difficult if you have to remember the 1,000 phone numbers, right? So these kind of the work, right? AI can do very easily, right? So they also have a brain, but much better, you can say, the faster, and they have more observation power, right, to take the decision, right? So that is the basically the AI. Now it's AI or not alone, it's work with the machine learning also. So when I talk about machine learning, so the data, right? So like your book. So you can't remember your book, each and every word, right? But through the AI and machine learning, they can remember each and every word and they can come with the solution. Not like you have some questions. It's just like, you have to define about some algorithm or you have to prove something, right? In that case, what happened is your AI, right, or the way you present, right? You can remember the two or three algorithm, but uh, through the machine learning and AI, it can remember all your algorithm, either it's a physics, chemistry, or your maths, anything, right? So, and any class, any standard, right? So basically, it helps, right, AI to perform and take the decision. Now, what is happening with AI, right? It is a personalized learning experience. I'm sure that you heard about Byju's, Vedantu, and all those things, right? They are using lot these kind of AI services where they are giving you the personalized learning, right? They understand that, how much you can grab. They also understand that where your weak point, okay? And they try to solve those that, right? And also today might be your teacher is evaluating your paper, your answers and all, but what gonna happen in next 10 years or 15 years, it's all basically the AI. They will just keep it in the machine and it will just tell you that you had copied or your answers are correct and what is the percentage. So because if you see in your class there is a 40 student and the same teacher is teaching any particular course or the subject, and if you ask to everyone they can write differently, or maybe what they can do is basically they can remember the lines of those answers and they can write it. So the AI can easily understand that you had copy from somewhere, right? So and also it will help you that I will show you some demo, okay, where it will help you how to write the answer. The answer which you are writing or practicing for your board exam or your monthly or your yearly exam, right? Is those answer can be written in different way, right? So if you are studying in 9th or 10th standard, might be R.S. Agrawal or some books you are using. Everyone using the same, and they start writing the same answer and question. So what do your teachers do? They when they find the pattern, they just give the marks. Right? So that is the actually happening. Now with the machine learning and all, you can learn a lot. Now let's come to the where what is happening with the global education. So global education, if you see, right, even in India or outside India, there is a pattern. Okay, for the primary school, for secondary school, or higher schools, right? And everyone is learning the same pattern, right? Now, if you so think about uh, any algorithm or any a question you like to solve, right? It can be solved only one way if you read about one book. Like if you are reading NCRT, their answer will be different. If you are writing R.S. Agrawal, their answer will be different. But AI can give you the multiple option, okay? And it's very easy to use and all, okay? So what is happening that the educations, right, or your mind is get stuck at the one place where you're not come out from the books or you have lots of dependency of the teachers and all. But those things will go away with the AI tools if you use, right? So the same way what happened with the teachers also, when they start teaching from the longer time, okay, and the same thing, what happened is that they are also think about the same way, okay, to teach all the answers because they are in day to day of their classes and the books and all, right? But if you really think AI can help you can write differently, you can ask even your teachers to judge you differently in terms of answers and all those things, right? So those things, even these tools can be help you basically to complete your work home assignment and all. So So this will become your another teacher, where it will help you how to uh, uh, improve your skills, your performance in terms of writing, uh, and the pattern, right? Because what you have to write first, second, third, all those things are important, right? Now, what is the problem area, which if you understand, right? So there's a standard, curriculum, right, all over the India, or maybe the schools. So your personalized learning is go away. So that's why all these Beijus and all those came, and they are trying to give you the personalized learning. They are more focused on the person. What they do is basically they use the AI, right, to give you the personalized learning. But today, there's a lots of tools are available, which is uh, you just have to know how to use that tool, which is very easy. It's like you are talking with your teacher, and they can answer you, right? And they can answer you in the multiple way. If you ask them to, can you write answer in the different way, or you can elaborate more, or you can describe more, it can happen, right? So that is there. Now, again, in the university or your personal teacher, your times are basically fixed, right? Because you go school 9 to 3 or 9 to 2, right? And then you don't have any tutor, right? So after that, if you have any problem, or you need some answers, or you want very like assignment has given to everyone same, but you want to be do something different kind of assignment, you want to write some different kind of answers, at that time this AI tool will help you. So it become your virtual tutor basically. Now when come to the assignment and all those things, right? It can write your assignment. Okay, so when I'm saying the write, it's not that you just tell them, okay, this is the assignment, and they will write it. Not like that. It will ask you the question, right? You have to put some question, then they will ask, okay, is this, then you have to write some. So you will learn also with this AI tool. It's not that you just put it the question of assignment and they will give you the answers of everything. So that is not. Now come to the problem of the size of the schools. So today, if you see schools, right, most of the schools I can see from 30 to 60, students are sitting in the same class. For the teacher of the 45 minutes to 1 hour class, it's very difficult to answer everyone, attend everyone, right? So what happened is that even you are sitting in the class and you need some different answer, or you want that someone can explain you differently, that is not happening, right? So for that, what this AI tool will help you is basically, and sometimes, not sometimes, today in this fast life, your parents also don't have the time, right? Where or you don't have the personal teachers, right, who can help you at the time when you need. See, in the education, the most important thing is basically is the time, right? So you want the answer, or you want to solve your problem, maths problem, now, right? But what you have to do is basically, because availability of your parents or teachers, you have to wait for the next day, and then again for the next day there is no guarantee that it can get solved, right? Because maybe your teachers are busy, your friends are busy, right? So sometimes what happened that you left. So when you are leaving those questions, those understanding, that become your habit, and then you never basically try to solve the different questions and all, which is happened with me also when I was a student, right? And this is common thing. So you want to make a virtual classroom where someone can talk with you and some can answer, right, your questions. This can be help you. And this is the only one tool which I will show you, and that can help you a lot, right? So you can do the personal communication also, like you can ask them, okay, which book is good, how we can study, how we can do this, all those things. So then again, schools and university, when they will use, right, they can also find which students are good in terms of writing skills and the words and the points which they are using, right? So those things. and also it will improve you in terms of how you will grow, how you'll stand in front of all your students, and the okay, so that is there now. So that is the problem basically to solve, and also it understand your sentiments, okay, where you know that how you can perform, and where is required your more focus area which required to be for your education and all those things, right? So that can be also done by these AI and all those, right? but if if you see, right, so what is the main factor, right? It should help in your education. So I will just show you some of example. Okay, so just take, so I was just searching. Okay, so describe SCF algorithm, right? I'm sure you might be in 9th or 10th standard. So this is the tool. So let me just tell you, chat.openai.com. So I will share with you guys also on the chat. Okay, so you have to just log in. How you are logging with other apps or something, you have to just go and you tell what you need. Okay, so if you need like which uh, physics book is good for ninth series. Now, yes, so you see, for the CBSE standard book, Science for the Ninth, Part 1, Part 2, which is Lakshmi Singh and Manjit Kaur, NCERT books, together with science, were solving the problem from, Rachna Sagar. So these are the some of the books, right? If you want to ask exactly, right? So any question from the ninth standard or 10th standard, basically you can ask, right? So I'm just telling that, anything which you like, you guys like, ask from the 5th standard. History of, you can say Mughal. Just I'm just now you can start. So how they are writing it, okay? You can also write the same answer and check that how you are writing it. So it is right exactly. Okay, so the Mughal Empire start. Then who was the father of and whom they defeated, and you can see the way they are writing it with the year, right, with the dynasty where they were, right? So everything it is written here, right? So when you are writing it, okay, you have to understand this, that are you writing in the same way? If you're not writing in the same way, just try to understand and put it in your way. So any question you ask from your textbook or anything, right, it can solve them. Okay, uh, maybe I can say Newton law. So I just put the Newton law. Now they are saying, so if someone asks you that describe Newton law, right, it asks, it's writing the way, if you write in your exam, right? So you can see Newton laws are the three fundamental, the first law, second law, everything they will write here. So any problem if you have, like if you want something like the maths fractures questions need to be solved, right? You can just put the question, it can be solved here. Okay, so let me just check. So there's a lots of websites are coming. If you see, I can just go here. So I'm just saying there is a real number. an arithmetic progression. So I'll just say, okay. So you can just say plus real number. Now it will start telling you that what is a real number. If you have particular question of the real number, you can put it here, copy paste. It can give you the answer of that. Right. So that is the way basically you can see. And if the system is not understand, it can just tell you, okay, describe it just different way. So that is there. Now I'm just saying a plus b square. Okay. And you can talk like a human. Expression a plus b square root. It's an example of radical analysis, which is a plus b is a real number. Now you can see how they are simplifying and explaining your line. And I just write a plus b square root. Now it will just tell you the steps also, right? So it will help you. Right? So a plus b. Now you can see, right? So it will explain you in each and every way. And it's writing the exact word. So that's what basically the AI will help you, right? Not only that, you can ask the English, any poem meaning, right? If you have English poems, in Hindi also you can chat, okay? Science question you can ask, right? Like biological questions, right? Photosynthesis, right? I'm just writing. Nice. Even I written the spelling wrong, but they understand. They understand. Now you see. So now even chemical reaction, they will give you that what will happen when reaction will happen CO2 to H2O plus light. It's become the C6H12O6, right? Or 6O2. So you can see the way they are explaining, right? And if you write in the same way to your exam, right, it will really help you a lot, right? And it will also helping you in terms of how to remember the terms, how to remember the answers, okay? And the way of pattern, the pattern is also important in the writing, how you are, so it will help you to improve the pattern of writing, right? How you have to write a step by step. So you can see they are explaining each and everything. So today you ask me any question, okay? I can just put it here, okay, and it will give the answers. So this become my personalized teacher, right? The way they are explaining, right? I'm sure that most of the books are not explaining in this way, right? So if you start writing in this way, you start explaining or talking in this way with your friend, right? You always stand, out from the box of your class. So that is what I was trying to tell you. Not only this, as I was talking about any civics question or any English question or Hindi question, whatever you want to, right? It can answer it. Not only education side, in the non-education, right? You talk about, like, I'm just saying that can explain Okay. I just put, can you explain cricket? So cricket is a sport. It will just also telling that originated in England and played worldwide. It has a bat and a ball game. Now you can see even is staying with a 22-yard pitch, right? How many team members is required, right? And even you can ask the rules of the cricket, right? And maybe it will just tell you that what is the format of the cricket, right? There's a test cricket, right? So one day international, which is ODI, right? Even you talk about games, right? You talk about how to play chess, right? T20 also is there, right? So all these things, explanations will come here, right? Now, I'm just gonna talk about, so I will say how to play chess. I'm just saying how to play chess. I will explain about the chess. So you don't have to find where to go and find the answer how to play chess. Anything, whichever is come in your mind, right? You can ask. So it will always help you to improve the skills, right? Whatever the skills you have, right? Today, it will help you to improve more. Maybe what happens is in this age or the group, right? We know maybe 30% or 40%, and the other 60% we're not aware because either you have to go and find the content somewhere, and then if I try to find the book, right, it takes so much time that you left those understanding and all. So here is basically you just have to sit on the system, and I'm sure that uh, you know as you guys are using Byju's and other, or maybe your parents have the laptop, right? It's not only helping you, even when your parents will sit with you, right? They will also understand and learn a lot of things, right? So that is the way basically it's so you don't have to ask any friend how to play that, but it will just tell you that how to play the piece move according, even how this pawn is, rook is moved, right? Bishop is moved, king, everything will be there, right? So that is the way basically it's AI is helping basically a lot for the education, right? Ankit, if you can unmute and if they can ask anything which I can answer it, it will help. And then I can move forward. Hello, anyone have any question?
If you have any question, can you please raise your hand? I received a question from one student, and he's asking what is different in Euler theorem and Heron formula. I think this you can search it in the option. Would you be able to answer this, Mr. Sumit?
Yes, that can be
Okay.
answered.
Okay. Oh, so he's asking
So,
what is the difference in Euler theorem and Heron formula?
yeah, so if you see here, so you can see. So this is what the theorem. I think whoever asked.
I think this is a really perfect, thing. This is like a mini Google.
Yeah. So what happened with the Google? They give you lots of result,
Exactly.
right? And then again, you have to go and find out the right answers and all those things.
Right.
Right.
It provides you data and you have to decide which one is true, which one is false.
Yes, but here it will give you exactly the way you want to write in your exam,
Right.
right? And it also improve your pattern of writing. So if you
Okay.
start writing in this way for all the subjects or even your personal life, right, your pattern of writing will get changed.
It will become precise.
Yes.
Right. This is
So you know
open.
what exactly you have to write.
Right.
Yeah, because I think in 10th exam or 12th exam, there is the number of words fixed. So here
Okay.
also you can fix the word. If you say this answer I need just in 1,000 word, it will give you in 1,000 word. So in that extreme level you can go. So the way you think, and you just put it here, and it will answer you. Any other question which I can see?
I think the best thing is that it reduces misinformation.
Yes. So basically, it take from different channels, okay,
Right.
and the purpose, right? It's solved in the way basically. If it is educational, it's given the educational way. It is the business way. It will give you the business way. Yes, you can write the notice and a letter. I can just tell you how to write. Even if you will write the email for you.
Okay.
Right. Leave. Right. School. Leave.
Wow, that's nice. What if we try, how can I get into Microsoft? Like, how can I enroll for some position or something?
Sorry, didn't you?
Like, what if we try something like, how can I apply in Apple or how can I apply for Microsoft? Some
Yes,
position.
it can give you that also.
Let's try that.
So you are applying for some. Seven is telling you that what are the skills and all those things which you need to.
Right. That's really
just
amazing.
go in that deep, right? And tell you the stepwise. So I think notice also someone is asking, right? So notice which notice you like to write. School event notice. She's telling you that this is the way you have to put on the notice board. You put the event name. So you don't have to think what you have to write. You just put the name, date, time, and it will work. And if you put very specific, like cricket event, right, or something, right, it will give you exactly in that, because this is giving you the broad picture of notice and all this. And it's not only it will help the student, it will help teachers also. So they can also think in the very different way of answering the question or writing not only the same thing which is happening from the long time. Anything which you ask, so it's become your personalized teacher, virtual teacher, right? So lots of time what happened in the class, I want to ask the question, but I just said because of the time and of fear, right? The other classmate will start laughing on us on the silly question. But here you can ask, right? Any question of the maths, you can just put it here, they can answer it. So in 10th standard or 12th standard, there is a fixed, I think, algorithm. The proofs are there, right? So you can just put it here. It will just show you in the proof. I think the same question has. No, it's not. It's not going to destroy. It's basically helping you, because our human brain don't have that capacity to think so fast, right? So, but AI have those capacity to think, right? So it's another brain, but have more power and all. That's all. So even your brain can capture or remember 10 phone numbers. They can remember the 1,000 phone numbers, right? It's just about how they process and basically the capacity they have to answer you.
We have a question from Kushmanda Rai. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Sir, I'm asking that what if we want to get a chapter summary like that of history? Because I'm currently in class 10th. So in class 10th, like history
Okay.
books are having too many pages, and one could not
Yeah.
read or revise that all the pages at one go in before the exam. So can we get a short summary in this website?
Yeah. So if you have the particular topic, right, it won't summarize your whole book, right? It can summarize your particular topic. So if you tell me some particular topic, I can just tell you how it can be summarized. Or maybe we can put in the 500 words or 1,000 words. Can you just tell me any topic?
I think he is mute. Can you please unmute yourself again and yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, about the print culture in India. How print came to India.
And now after reading, you tell me this is correct or wrong.
Yes, sir.
It's correct? Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is what you need?
Yes, sir.
So
And it is
so
also there that the points which I had underlined in my book that are only there. So it is easy to revise it because that lines we need to learn. No, so that's why.
Yeah, so because this AI understand that this is for the education part, right?
Yes.
So it will give you in that way.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Even you can say to write in the points. Okay, so when I just copy this question. Just put the same thing. Now this will help you a lot.
Yes, sir.
Because it will in the point.
Yes, sir.
So think about if someone is making the note, right?
Yes.
What you do, basically you copy from them, right? Here you can make your own note.
Okay. So can we get the map work also?
Map work in the sense?
So like if we want to know that from where the Satyagraha movement started in India, like from where Gandhiji started Satyagraha movement, so
Yeah, those things you will get it. You just
yes,
start have to type Satyagraha movement, anything, whichever you need.
Yes, sir.
So that is the way. So either from the physics, chemistry, maths, any subject, even English, right? If you want some explanation of the 4 lines of poem, right? That can you can easily do it here.
Yes, sir.
We have another question from Rami. Rami, can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, can you tell me how to open this website?
So you just go to chat.openai.com.
Chat.openai.com. Okay, sir.
Yes. Yeah. And you have to just sign up. And your history will be there.
We have another question coming from Akshiti Debroy.
Yeah.
Akshiti, can you please unmute yourself?
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, from which link or apps you are write these questions or search such questions?
So this basically takes from the different source. Okay. That even that we don't know. Okay. But you have to see the answers, whatever you're asking. It will give you exactly in that way.
Sir, from which app you are means you install to search such questions or from
No,
which
there's
link?
no, yeah. So there's no app. You have to just open this chat.openai.com.
Okay, sir.
I have also shared the link in the chat box for everyone.
Okay, that's great.
We have one more question, and this is
Yeah,
from
please.
Nilay Baduni. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question, Nilay?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, I wanted to ask that, sir, can this chat GPT locate the word industrial regions on the word map of on the word map?
Not exactly, because that's a pictorial representation, right? So it
Sir,
will give the
it
because
can tell the
you have
answer
to,
in text only.
yes, it can tell the text.
Okay, sir.
If you have any more questions. Okay, again, I think we have one more question from Kushmanda Rai.
Sir, one more thing I wanted to ask, like if we search something on Google or like any other study material websites, so like if there is a maths question, so how we will put, like if it's a trigonometry question or some exponents question is there, so how we will write in the letter, that text box?
See, all maths question you can explain in the text, right? I am writing a square a plus a plus b plus c.
बस खत्म होने नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं.
So basically, if you see,
rather.
so it will tell you a plus b plus square.
Yes.
So now I will tell you what happened. So when I write a square, I didn't write a square. It's the wrong spelling, right? So what
Yes,
happened?
sir.
They understand what we need, right? And then they are giving you the explanation.
Yes, sir.
So anything you write in the form of word, it will give you, because anyways you have to read the question. So when you are reading the question, the same way you write here.
Okay, sir, can we ask any question from any of the subject?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Whatever, physics. So just I'm telling you,
No, sir. Can it include IT and all? IT, GK,
Yes.
like general knowledge
Yes,
or
yes,
current
yes,
affairs?
yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
All
Okay,
those
sir.
things can be, yeah. Or your
Okay, sir.
GK, your quiz, any answers. So I'm not sure that you guys are aware or not. This time CBSE board has, stopped taking you, digital watch inside the,
Yes, sir.
right? You know the reason? Because
Sir, that like some of the students are what they are doing, that making the chits kind of thing, and they are setting the photos in that wallpaper only of the watch.
yes, even these things can get open, right?
Okay.
Because if
Yes,
there
sir.
is a browser, they can open it and they can do it.
Yes, sir.
And there's a
Yes, sir.
multiple reason, right? But every technology have the advantage and disadvantage. As a student, you have to use in the advantage, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm sure that there's a lots of questions are unanswered, right? When you're sitting at 12 o'clock, no one is there to help until unless you not call your friend, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
can get it from here,
Yes. Thank you, sir.
right? Welcome. Any more questions? So that's why I was just showing you that, how it will help you in, education. It can help you in the multiple way, write leave application, right? To your teacher or your class monitor or your principal, right? All those things you can practice here. And you can just ask them to write in different way. So write as well as start writing. Okay, I think there's a too many requests coming. So again, it will get, activate in just 5-10 minutes because so many people are using it. And there's a mini request, but it will start working on the same. Hope you got it, that how you can use this tool, right? And it will, how it will help you in the education and also to solving the problem. Right? So now as you can see, so whatever we are asking, it will have the history also. Right? Same thing, you can ask them to write in different way. How you are talking with your teacher, you can start talking with this tool. So you just ask it, can you explain me again? Right? You tell the teachers, right? You can again say, please explain me again. This tool will explain you again. You can ask them, can we solve this problem in different way? If AI can able to solve it, it can solve you in different way. So just try, okay? But what I will suggest you, use in the for your education, okay? Because these are technology for the relevant things, and also make sure that you don't get diverted and start asking each and every question, right? You can ask it, but whenever you're stuck and you feel that you need a friend to solve, you need a parents, you need a teacher, use this platform, okay, to improve your skills, knowledge, and the pattern, the habit of writings and all those things. Yeah. Yeah, Ankit, any questions are there?
I think that's all. And I'm sure we're also close to time. So I think I'll ask once more. If you have any question, can you please raise your hands?
I think the best games that
The
can
best?
be played. It can suggest you lots of games.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
again, you should be very specific.
Right. Okay, in case if your question wasn't answered or you have any more queries, you can write to us at info@camp.res.in, and I'm sure Mr. Sumit would be more than happy to help you in your question. You'll get the answer. So I'm sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Sumit, this was really a wonderful lesson. Even I learned a lot.
Thank you.
This has been really an amazing session, an eye-opening thing for me also,
It's great. Thank you.
because I write, content. So I think this can be really helpful.
Yeah,
for-
yeah, this will really help you a lot.
Exactly. So everyone, I just want to hear your feedback so we can, improve our content. Please fill this workshop feedback form and let us know your thoughts. And also please don't forget to subscribe us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter. And also get an access to interesting podcasts, journals, and articles, etc. of CSIR NISPA under your student login. You can visit our website at https://camp.res.in. And CAMP is organizing fortnightly session on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Kindly note the day and time to participate in this planned workshop. Get the participation link under your student login 2 days prior to upcoming workshop. Please share your questions in email if your questions haven't been answered. We'll be more than happy to help you all and to get you the answer. And you should also check out Mr. Sumit's website, which is www.pairvi.com. So now let me just invite Ms. Vishaka Gola for the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I, Vishakha, coordinator CAMP, on the behalf of CAMP team, is very thankful to all the students, parents, teachers to being such a wonderful session. I also thank to Mr. Sumit sir for taking out time to be a part of this wonderful session. Now we will end the session and we'll meet soon with another exciting session. Thank you so much all.